Hi, Soul Family. So, I have been reorganizing and cleaning out closets and putting all my fall and summer and lighter clothing away and packing it away and bringing out all my winter stuff and rearranging my house, rearranged all my linens, my closets, vacuumed, washed the floors. This has been a real deep reorganization day. In between, I would get private readings, and it worked out really well. I needed to do it because it's that kind of mindless work that really helps you get your mind clear, you know? So I wanted to do a reading for you guys, and I got a request for a private reading, and the light was up still, and I was going to show you my crystals that I got. And I knew by the time I finished that reading it was going to be done, but we're going to do it inside. So what I'm going to show you, I was on my way to go hiking, and my friend said, hey, garage sale. Well, I'm like, you say garage sale, my car goes, Arr! So we stopped in there, and I thought, maybe it was something this person was going to get, but it was obviously for me because it was all about crystals. So I'm trying to think of how I can do this with you that you can actually see. I do this every time, and it's very difficult for you to see the color. Can you see the color if I hold it down like that? This is one. I think that this is tourmaline. It's pretty freaking beautiful. It's much more beautiful during the daytime, but you might be able to tell the color, that purple, and it's in the white quartz, and there's crystals all throughout there. So there's that. There is green kyanite. Kyanite is self-charging, self-healing, and charges everything else. There's pink kyanite, green kyanite, black kyanite, blue kyanite. It does not need to be charged or cleared, and as I said, it charges and clears every other crystal. This is green. I've never actually had green kyanite, so I was really excited about this piece. So there's that. You all know about my lepidolite little stack. Lepidolite has natural lithium in it. This is lepidolite. This is the flaky form. It's like sheets. And this is also lepidolite, but it's in a circular form. Isn't that neat? This whole thing is lepidolite. And it looks like seashells to me, all kind of crushed. A lepidolite is a type of selenite. It's beautiful. Then there's this, which is just natural raw crystal. And there's white kyanite. It might be, I have to look at it, but it looks like it's white kyanite. I don't think she even saw that when she sold it to me. I got all of these for just a ridiculous steal. And there's like a light kind of bluish green in there. And then this one is extremely angelic. I heard Amazonite, but it might be fluorite. I'm not quite certain. I'm going to squirt some water on it and see. So you can actually see. It's very, very soft green. Can you see it? It just feels very angelic to me. And it's in front of the angel wing, so I would say that's truthful. Then there's this piece, which is really interesting. Look at this piece. It felt to me like it came from the sea. It's crystal. This is all crystal. Clear quartz and all of these little pieces. But see how it comes up almost like, what's it called? Almost like coral. So there's that. And then there's this one. You want to go out with the kitties? Okay. All my kitties are out on the patio. It's really cold outside, but they're all fenced in and they're all being exploratory. So this one, let me see, I'm going to wet it too. Do I have any, ooh, black obsidian in here. And then all of these. I have another piece, I left it on the counter, shoot, outside. It's druzy. Is it here? Let's see, is this the druzy? No, that's blue kyanite again. And then the final piece, the piece de resistance, is on my work desk. It holds a very special meaning, and I think I might get that deck that gives you the message. But you see the petrified wood right there? And it's got big chunks of crystal. Can you see? And it's got the phoenix rising and the sparrow that represent my spiritual twin and myself. It's got black obsidian for protection. It's got rainbow titanium titanium hematite. And this is muscovite mica from from Idlewild. And it all rests up on top of here with a big message for us. This is my other piece of petrified wood that I got from, it's polished though. This is in the raw form. I like the raw form. But you see how the crystals are inside here? Those crystals are inside there too. Anyway, I was super excited and I got such a steal. Then I want to show you. I mean, I work with the power of crystals constantly. They're always around me. They grid my property. They're here. And where is it? What was I supposed to show them? This? My sage wand. This is in the progress. This sage wand is wrapped. I didn't have any twine. I ran out of my hemp string and the sage was drying. So I had to wrap it quickly. So it's wrapped in periwinkle vine. It's wrapped in purple leather at the bottom. So this is the only sage wand that I have available at this time. And it's a medium. It's quite thick. But I thought that that was actually really super cool that it's California white sage wrapped in periwinkle. And then what's going to go on it, I'll have to decide. I'll let Spirit show me. I got these crystals. These are all from Sedona. And we have chrysocolla. We have turquoise, natural raw turquoise. We have clear quartz spears. And we have yellow calcite, which is here. Gold or yellow calcite. Right? Ooh, I love having crystals in my energy. So, I wanted to share those all with you because it's fun. And I don't know who's going to get this medium sage wand, but it's going to be embellished with maybe one or two of these crystals and a charm. Like I said, it's a medium. This is a medium. All right. So today when we do our reading, we are going to use a different decks that I haven't been working with for a while. The items that you can decide to choose from will be the petrified wood grouping, that's one. The green kyanite. And the raw tourmaline. I love this. I'm picking this one for sure. This is my mother's stone. 1, 2, 3. And the periwinkle wrapped sage wand. Okay? So, first deck, I decided we're going to work with the Faery Oracle. It's been a while since I worked with this deck. And we'll see what the other deck. Two shuffle Spirit. Correct for neutrality.
Like this could be a work situation that you...
On all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Let me bring this back to... Ooh. Well, there's one. We'll put it down, but that's the message. That's going to be for the green kyanite. Did I say we chose this one first? I can't remember. Petrified wood setting, right? We chose that. So that's petrified wood, people. We're going to work with my deck. 333, The Naked Truth. And we're going to work with the Archangel Oracle. I haven't worked with this deck for a while. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Willow. All the kitties are on the patio. Oh, here comes Bea. Here we go. She wants her dinner. Correct for neutrality. Spirit, please pull the Oracle Angel card that is Willow. You can wait until I do this reading. Correct for neutrality on all levels. No, they'll pull it for us. Well, let me turn us a little bit so you can actually see me shuffling the cards. There we go. Correct for neutrality for those who chose petrified wood. Clear for neutrality on all levels. I asked for a blessing on this reading. I asked that my energy in this house is amazing. Like I said, I've been cleaning all day. We were burning sage. We were burning Palo Santo. Everything's been aired out. I had winter clothes on as I sat in freezing cold. I didn't sit, but winter clothes as I was in cold, cold weather because I had all doors and windows open. So everything in here is very, very purified and cleared. But we're asking that my hands are guided, that my words are guided, that my intuition is guided, so that you guys all get the messages that you need to get most. Willow, you're going to have to wait, sweetie. I just started a reading. So please choose the appropriate cards. There are 333 cards in my deck, and we need to be guided to the correct one for those who chose petrified wood, which is what I did, for sure. Fear of commitment. Shocking. As if that wasn't as obvious one for my life. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You make me feel alive, someone says. Correct for neutrality on all levels. We need some time alone. Well, if you have a fear of commitment, that won't be happening, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels, because I'm not here to play. Correct for neutrality on all levels. One more. Financial issues. All right, don't want to commit because of financial issues. But we need some time alone. And someone says they feel alive when they're with you. The littlest fairy. The littlest fairy. So appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and the small. Well, right now, I'm appreciating the beauty of my willow. She's walking through my house, which is becoming more and more a frequent occurrence. It's okay. It's okay. There she goes right there. Hi, Willow. Want to say hi to everybody? No? She says, no, I want you to bring me my fish. Okay. So appreciate the little things. I appreciate these crystals. Oh, we got an extra one that went flying out here. Crystal clear intentions. Crystal clear intentions. Is this bright enough for you to see? Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I just said to somebody today, in regards to my spiritual twin, I don't care what's going on and I don't care what the issues are. Nobody's fucking with this connection, right? I know who we are, and so does he. So it's about getting over your fear of commitment and moving forward with your spiritual twin. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Sometimes people don't want to commit to a situation or a job or I don't know, but somebody's being told, pay attention to the little things. Now check this one out. This one's holding on to gold. This is the only gold you need to hold on to, self-worth. This is Archangel Michael cutting away what no longer is needed. He's saying, put your focus on the small things, the little things, the exquisite things. This little fairy. Somebody says she makes them feel alive. Or he, right? We need some time alone. This one's alone. We need some time together. But you're dealing with financial issues and a fear of commitment. Well, this is contradictory, right? So Spirit says, be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering strength and unwavering commitment and unwavering faith. Don't allow your fear of commitment or your fear of financial issues. Somebody wrote to me today on my Keen chat line, and I said, Spirit says you need to breathe and relax. And the person says, and release the anxiety. And the person says, well, money issues, financial issues are causing anxiety. And I said, no, financial issues aren't causing anxiety. You are allowing yourself to focus on the lack, which is causing you anxiety, when you know Spirit takes care of you. Spirit knows what we need. There's no reason for us ever to fear. Not when your faith is strong. So the little things matter. The words matter, the time alone together. We need some time alone while I'm working on financial issues. Well, that's not what's important. What's important is us, right? So sometimes the little things are invisible, like this little fairy. Invisible because why? Because somebody's got a fear of commitment and they're focusing on their finances. They feel invisible. But it's talking about the tiny things, the little things, like the flowers that you might see, or the clouds. You look up in the sky and you look at the clouds and they look like the ocean, the bottom of the ocean, like sand. We were walking through the forest yesterday and I said, we're walking on top of the water because there's waterways all underneath us. And I kept looking up at the trees against the bright blue sky and I said, look at that, it's so beautiful. I took so many pictures of it. And the fact that Bea was having so much fun. She was racing along the viaduct and then racing towards me. It was beautiful. Today, Spirit says, or tonight or tomorrow, we want you to notice what you've been overlooking. Maybe this little one, right? I cleaned up my fairy garden. The wind or the javelinas went through there and knocked my little castles over and broke things. I tried to glue the pieces that were broken and clean it up a little bit, but I had to pay attention to my little fairy garden. So Spirit says do something that might seem small to somebody else. It may not be a big deal to you, but if somebody says we need some time alone, spend time with somebody. Give them your time. They're not asking for your finances. They're asking for your time. So it could be very small. It could be the fact that, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've got prisms shooting all around my ceiling. To me, when I look at it, if I turn the lights out that are around me, it's like we're underwater. The cats get mesmerized. Everybody's calm. It's very peaceful. I got this for like $7 at the Goodwill, and I thought, gosh, I love that. It makes me feel so relaxed. Get lost in a little light display. I hung up a little item on my wall outside. I cleaned off my front porch, and I noticed all the little things. I noticed all the little things out there. But the fact that I could use the periwinkle that was growing right there in my garden to wrap my sage wand. I like it better than wrapping it in twine. It's natural. The twine was natural too. It was hemp twine, but that's so cool. That means now you've got also, along with the California white sage, you've got the power of the periwinkle, which is absolutely a fairy flower. So I paid attention to that. Pay attention to the songs. Pay attention to the songs because music speaks to you. You probably think that you're better now. You say that because I'm not around. I never meant to let you down. I would have given you everything. I say that I'm better now, but I only say that because you're not around. I never meant to let you down. I would have given you everything. Pay attention to the songs. I never believed it would end. Everything came second to it. You're not even speaking to my friends. You know all my uncles and my aunts. We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. You used to keep my picture by your bedside. Now I see you out there with a guy you don't like. I'm rolling with my brothers, drinking Henny, trying to forget. But I can't get you out of my head. You make me feel alive. But I had a fear of commitment, and I was focused on financial issues. I never meant to let you down. I would have given you everything. Memories. I'm better now. I only say that because you're not around. I never meant to let you down. I would have given you everything. I see you with other dudes. He seems like they were pretty cool. I was so broken over you. Life goes on sometimes. I wonder what it's going to take. Right? Someone's thinking here. No matter how my life has changed, I keep looking back to those days. Probably think you're better now. You only say that because I'm not around. I never meant to let you down. Someone was overlooked. This one. I say I'm better now, but that's because you're not around. I never meant to let you down. I would have given you everything. I promise. I swear to you. I'll be okay. You're only the love of my life. Isn't that sad? Somebody had a fear of commitment and were so focused on their finances that they overlooked the one that they now realized made them feel alive. I would have given you anything. And yet, are they doing anything? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it, right? These are these little things, time together, a phone call, private words. Like I said to Spirit, I want to hear your words from your mouth. I want to hear from you. Communication, it's not a little thing. Pay attention to dew on flowers, to the rain, to the way the wind feels when it moves through the house. Little small things. Small things are Sometimes the most important things, right? The small gifts, little dynamite in a small package. Song right now, I don't need you. I'm better on my own. I don't need you blowing up my phone. This person does not know what they want. They're going back and forth. I'm not myself when you're not around. There's no way I'm moving on. I'm not afraid to need you back. Sometimes I feel like that. So it's like, flip-flop, not moving forward in any way whatsoever, right? So we're going to ask for a message from, which deck, Spirit? This deck. I'm pulling out decks that I haven't used in a while. Messages from your angels. For those who chose the petrified wood. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the petrified wood. For those who chose the petrified wood. What is the message that's going to wrap up this particular reading for the ones who chose the petrified wood? Correct for neutrality. Correct for neutrality. I think when I'm looking at this, we need some time alone. I think that's one person. You make me feel alive. I think that's the other person. And I think the financial issues and the fear of commitment go with the one that says that you make me feel alive. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, for those who chose a fear of commitment instead of moving forward with what they really wanted. Somebody now needs to get crystal clear with their focus and be clear about what they desire. Focus on it, the unwavering faith. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by spirit. I love the little ones, right? Those are little things, but they're only little in size. They're not little in importance. So this is also, animals clear our energy and they shield and protect us. People wonder why I had to have 6 cats. With my work, I need a lot of psychic protection. Not to mention, they're my best friends. I love them. I have a very special bond with animals. So perhaps you do as well. Okay, on we go. On we go. This one, this one. I know, chicken. I know. I have to do the reading. I'll be back. I'll be back. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the lepidolite. Did I say lepidolite? I think I said the kyanite. Let's do the blue kyanite. The green kyanite. Is this green? Yeah, it's green kyanite. I choose this one too because it's freaking awesome. I choose all of them. They're all for me anyway. The messages, I know that. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the green kyanite. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose green kyanite. Whoop, that was fast. For those who chose green kyanite, silver sisters. Time to take protection. Time to take protection from toxic thoughts and others' energy. Interesting, interesting. 9, you've got everything you need, Lightwork, in order to move forward on your financially blocked path, apparently. On your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. So when that came out, I didn't know why that came out. It came out because somebody's focused on their finances. That should not stop you from moving forward. You're blocked. You're blocked. You need to clear your toxic thoughts and you need to clear your toxic energy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose to have toxic thoughts. Correct for neutrality. Release those toxic thoughts. Release those toxic people. I choose to have positive thoughts. I choose to see things on the upswing. I choose to see my glass half full. I choose to see things working out exactly the way they're meant to happen in my highest good. It's interesting that this is about clearing toxic energy because that's what kyanite does, right? It clears and shields. It also clears and shields every other crystal. I'm a crystal child, so it clears me. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the green kyanite, woo! Take your power back. Absolutely. Take the power back. You choose how you get to think. When you wake up in the morning, you can be a victim. You can feel like you're stuck financially. You can feel like your relationship can't ever work out or you're never going to go anywhere. You can feel like your health is in the toilet, or you can feel the exact opposite. You get to choose. Use the power of your intentions to bring into your life what it is that you wish to see. Manifest blessings. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For my deck, what is it that goes along with this deck? With this, for the green kyanite, what are the messages that need to come forward? The most applicable messages. They don't know what to say. They need a sign from you. I heard that earlier today. They're waiting for a sign. Well, they should watch my readings. They do anyway, so pay attention. It's not that they don't have a sign. They've got the signs. They just choose not to see. Correct for neutrality. The situation will improve, right? Take your power back. They don't know what to say. They need a sign. No, you take your power back. You remove yourself from toxic people and from toxic thinking. Because Spirit says, you take your power back, this situation will improve. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Compliment them. They'll appreciate it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. I will give you a compliment to my spiritual twin. I will tell you that I just walk in his physical presence and my energy calms. I'm very high energy, drive a lot of people nuts, but when I'm in his energy, and it doesn't mean that we're always calm, sometimes it's feisty, but it's the energy. It brings me to a sense of peace. He's got calming energy. I have never known a love like you. I have never known a love like you. That's a compliment. The situation is going to improve when you take your power back. They don't know what to say? Yeah, don't think. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. Compliment them. They'll appreciate it. Get rid of these twisted sisters. Get rid of the twisted sisters that are fucking up your energy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. You've got everything you need. Spirit says you've got everything you need. That's what the number 9 says in order to move forward. So grab your power, take it back. The situation is going to improve. You've never known a love like you. Compliment them. They'll appreciate it. Let's delete that they don't know what to say. They don't need a sign. Sonya, well, here you go. I need a sign. Well, somebody in spirit is telling you, I am happy and I'm at peace and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me and I am watching over you. So there's your sign. Looking for a sign? There it is. I'm good. Take care of your life. Move forward. For the Silver Sisters, toxic thoughts. Toxic people. Could even be toxic family, right? Just because they're family doesn't mean you're supposed to hang out with them. If what they do does not bring you a sense of peace, it's not in your highest good or theirs to associate, right? Spirit says, the one that's looking over you says, I know that you've been feeling grief. I know that your heart's been heavy, but I'm reassuring you. You don't have to worry. I'm here. Ask me to help you. If you don't know the words to say, ask me. I will make sure that what falls out of your mouth is exactly what needs to be said. They're telling you that you and your loved one share a deep love. That love will not die. And this spiritual one is always with you, always with you. Call on your spiritual guide. I call on my grandmother, my mother, whenever I need any help. That's my team. So for you, for the Silver Sisters, the Silver Sisters could also be Silver Brothers, right? They could. Whoever this is, somebody is not in your highest good. You need protection from them. It's about, like I said, I've got my twin and I positioned as the Phoenix Rising and the Victory Sparrow on petrified wood with black obsidian and rainbow titanium hematite for protection. I always keep myself surrounded with crystals. This is Kainet. I clear and charge my energy. I put all of these crystals out in the sun and let them clear and charge. Know about protecting yourself, your energy work, until it's just something that you naturally do. You do it so often that you don't. It's like second breathing, right? You can either choose to be a victim of this or of them, or you can take your power back. Right? All of this looks good to me. Release them. You've got spiritual guides. You're taking your power back. The situation's going to improve because you've never known a love like this. Compliments are always good, right? Always good. So whatever necessary steps that you need to take to protect yourself, do that. You're a sensitive being. Your peace is important. You need to trust your instincts. When something feels bad, it is bad. When it feels good, it is good. It doesn't mean that it doesn't feel bad for them, so it doesn't feel bad for me. It assaults my energy. And so because of that, it's not safe for me. So Spirit says, take action right now. Lies and hurtful things are being said right now. That is not okay. Do not retaliate. Don't fight with them. Walk away. There's a rhyme. Whenever I rhyme, that's highest self. So take action for yourself. You're not going to be hurt when you realize that they can't harm you. You've got spirit beings on your side. They can't be seen. Remember the little things. Take notice of the little things that can't be seen. My cats are spirit guides. I've already told somebody that's visiting my home that they better keep themselves in check because I've seen people thrown up against a wall. Don't mess with the peace in this house. Don't do this. This house is very protected. You are protected. You have spirit guides on your side. So even if somebody is attacking you personally, that can't harm you unless you say it does. Walk away. What they think of you is none of your business. And don't become what they say that you are by reacting or responding to them. They don't even deserve your response. Right now, Spirit says we want you to clear your energy. That's why you got green, healing, growth, love, self-love, kyanite. That's why you chose this. I never want to see you walk away. One of these things is not like the others, right? We're not like them. Promise you'll never find another like me. That's what they're saying. So stick together, right? You guys are a team. Freaking take your power back and release this duo, whoever it is, the dynamic duo. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, you're the only one for me. I'm the only one for you. Pink tourmaline, I say yes, I choose this. So we did petrified wood, we did green kyanite, now we're doing pink tourmaline. For those who chose pink tourmaline, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose pink tourmaline, for those who chose pink tourmaline, I gotta put these back up. So I put them behind my back, but I gotta bring them up here, up front and personal. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I haven't used this deck in good gosh, probably a year. I need it to come out and be seen. Correct for neutrality. I love oracle cards because they have so many different messages and the pictures. I read the pictures more than I read what the book has to say. This is a reverse deck. So we got, the ones we've got so far were in the upright, but we also have reverse meanings. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the pink tourmaline, I did. Please pull it, Spirit. I want you to pull it out and make it clear. Woo! Not that many. Just one. Just one. Okay, 2 shuffles, Spirit. 2 shuffles. 1. I promise nobody's going to love you like me. Whoa, too many, Spirit. Too many. Too many. 2 fell on the ground. I can take them. So, the 2 that fell on the ground, Solace, return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. I love that. That's my lifestyle. And Barnabus and the Prince, adventures, discovery, travel, meeting destiny. Spirit keeps telling me I'm going on a trip yet again, and the number is 11. That's a divine number, divine union. So, maybe you're going to go on a trip to a place that feels a natural place, right? You're going on a trip. You're discovering yourself. You're going to be meeting people along the way. This is a destined trip. Frogs represent healing and releasing baggage, and this guy is leaving the Twisted Sisters, is what I have to say. Going to a natural place. Going to a place where they get grounded. Correct for neutrality. I like that. I like that a lot. I love the forest. Correct for neutrality for those who chose pink tourmaline. I don't like the people you associate with. I would prefer to be here alone than be around those people. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Don't allow kindness to be seen as weakness. Empathetic people always feel bad, right? We're touched at the heart, but that doesn't mean we're pushovers. I can't sleep without you. That's the truth. I don't sleep well at night, and I don't think my twin is either. So someone else is saying to you, I can't sleep without you. I'm having sleepless nights, tossing and turning. Can't get you out of my head. You should feel proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. You should feel proud of yourself because I have a feeling somebody is telling you negative things and you're believing those lies. So Spirit says, and I say, be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Maybe that's your spirit guide that's saying that to you. I'm watching over you and I am proud of you. These came out in the upright, fortunately for us. So maybe you've been thinking of going to a place that's natural. I mean, I live in Sedona. I couldn't get to a more beautiful place. But if you're feeling exhausted, tired, run down, you're not sleeping well, right? This would be a good place to go. Spirit says we want you to find tree energy. Tree is also, think about it, your roots run deep somewhere. Maybe the tree, the family tree or the friendship tree that you're with is not doing you well. So Spirit's saying we want you to go to a place where you can connect to the energy of an ancient one. This is a big tree. I was hugging beautiful big sycamore trees yesterday. They've been there a long time. Those trees have seen a lot. So when you feel troubled, restless, go to a place where you can find big trees and be at peace. It's a healing place. You can ask the tree to help you heal. If you could climb inside a tree or climb up into a tree and get as close as you can, like I do, and you can connect to that tree. And then you imagine that you can see what's actually happening and the tree is enveloping you with its beautiful blessing and healing energy. You could plant a tree. I got that from Spirit earlier today. Plant a tree in memory of someone so that when you water it and you watch it grow, that love grows and that memory is always there. Right now, you might be feeling disconnected from nature. Maybe you're in a city. Maybe you're working a job where you can't do this. And Spirit says that needs to take place. You need to do some thinking in a solitary place. My twin used to disappear. And he'd finally pop back. And I'm like, where were you? And he would say, I'm sorry, I was in the mountains meditating. Well, that's where you need to go. You need to go. If you're in a city, Spirit says, get to a park. Get somewhere that you can find energy around you of these trees. So what about this trip that you're going on? Is it an emotional trip, or is it something that you need to go within to discover about yourself? What is it that you're doing at this time? The number is 11, so that's a divine number. So you could be taking a trip in your dreams. I had incredible dreams. I said to my twin, I want to know what the hell's going on. What is going on? And all night long was an ongoing dream, and I saw in detail. I watched him and his best friend. I don't know if it's his best friend or his ex-best friend. I watched it all, and it just went on, and I got the details. It happened very quickly. My request was to get it from his mouth, not from the dream time, but I did do it. So maybe you're going to be traveling in your dreams. Maybe you're going to be astral traveling. But this one is in search of his true love. He knows that she's not going to be missing. She's not going to be missing because she's always with him. He knows that when he finds this true love, this frog is going to sing the song. This is a divine number. I told you, 11. It's a divine number. It's a divine union. They're telling you you're going to find what you seek and more. Go into the wild, go into nature, and listen. You'll know that your wish has been granted. You need to go on a quest. I love this. I love this. I went on quests up to Northern California, up to Big Sur. I was telling several of my clients, my private clients today, how you guys said to me, how do you know what, and hear your guides, and how do you interact with them? And I said, I don't know. At the time, I wasn't really aware. And I said, I tell you what, I'll go to sleep tonight, and whatever I'm told to do, I'll just follow what my guides tell me. So that night, I dreamed of a big wooden carved door and a long winding road. The long winding road, when I lived in California, I thought, that's Big Sur, the road to Big Sur. So I knew that my destination was Big Sur. And then I just set out. And everywhere my higher self told me to go, I stopped. It took me 9 days to get to Big Sur. I could have got there in a day, but I just followed where I needed to go. Spirit's saying, you need to go on a quest to the big trees. Wow, there's a message, Sherry. I guess I'm going to Big Sur. And on the way to Big Sur, I stopped in this little town I saw, Harmony. It's my favorite word. Spirit said, if you could have anything, what would it be? And I said, harmony. If I had harmony in every area of my life, I would have everything. And I see this town, Harmony, population 17, 1 and 7, the infinity symbol. You're infinitely supplied. On the way there, I had so many messages from my twin soul. I ran into a wedding that took place, and I'd watched the bride, and I took pictures, and they came up afterwards, and I said, I'll send you the pictures if you let me know where to send them to. And she said she came from the Navajo Reservation in Page, Arizona. I said, interesting, that's where my twin grew up. And then I parked my car on the side of the road to take a picture of this beautiful pier on the water, turned around and I realized my car was parked under Babe Avenue. That's what my twin always called me, Babe. Never called me by my name. Hi, Babe. So my twin was with me all the way on this quest, even though he wasn't physically present. When I got to this town of Harmony, it was a little small town, very, very tiny. They do a lot of glass blowing. And I went in to this little natural gardens that walked around inside, and it's a wedding destination. People go and get married there. I walked around the corner, and there were the big carved wooden doors that I saw in my dream. So what was that? Why was I shown that? Because they knew I was going there and that was something important for me. So that was my quest. It was amazing. I've done that quest several times. So Spirit's saying right now, you need to go on a quest. You need to go so that you can find love, adventure. Along the way, we get all kinds of gifts and we get all kinds of information. I met so many people, and all the way along the line, there was no doubt who Spirit was showing me. It was my twin. It was very, very clear. So Spirit's saying a dream, a vocation, some kind of activity, something is reaching out to me. Something is reaching out to you. I've decided I'm selling my little trailer, and I'm going to go for something a little bit more convenient for my growing family, right? It's a little bit too small for us. So Spirit says, let the world know what you need. Well, I'm looking for that. They know I've been showing them. I like the idea of a schoolie bus or a little bit older of a kind of a square looking camper van. I always wanted to redo one with my twin. That's my first request. I would really prefer to do it with him. But if I'm meant to do it on my own, I'm looking for something like that in really good condition, low miles, that I really don't have to do anything other than decorate. So I'm letting the universe know what it is that I would like to do. I would like to also have a discussion face-to-face with my twin, right? So what is it that you would like to do? Are you searching out your mate? This is actively searching out a soulmate. This soulmate is actively searching out you. So you've got to be in alignment in order for your dream to come. My twin and I have come together several times. We were in alignment at that time. Well, clearly we fell out of alignment. So right now, travel and adventure, it grows your soul. It gets you connected to what your soul is longing for. And Spirit says, don't be fearful of it. Don't be fearful of it. Whatever has been not working well, like you haven't been sleeping or the money hasn't been coming in, that drought is about to be over. Don't not go because you're thinking the finances aren't there. You need to go on an adventure. If you feel the energy, we play along to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim. Why are you always in a mood? Get away from that crap, right? But when you're tired, you cry. So Spirit says, release your tears. Allow it to happen. You don't have to die in this world in order to be reborn. This is a choice, to reborn by choice. Correct for neutrality. Let's do this deck. For those who chose the pink tourmaline. Gosh, I wonder where I'm going. They kept telling me that. I keep getting a move, but another trip. It's been coming up regularly. I just got back. Correct for neutrality. Correct for neutrality. Whoop, there we go. Oh my God, it's my mom talking. Francesca. There's my mother. So what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it'll come to you. Negativity will block your progress. So she's painting a scene. She's painting moonflowers. And there's the moon. My twin is a Pisces, and I am in a Pisces moon. She's painting the scene she wants to see. She wants to see her moon flower, right? Her moon flower, blossom. That's what she wants to see, so she's painting that. She's speaking her truth. She's got a macaw below her and above her. They speak out loud. They're colorful. They're heard. They allow their intentions to be heard, and they're not worried about speaking their truth. They're not hung up in ego. And I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to come to you. I'm not going to be the one. What are you doing? You can't sleep without this other person. This is not weakness. Kindness is not weakness. Proud of yourself. I don't like the people you associate with. Spirit says it's time to leave because there you are in search of your soulmate, right? And here's this one. They're alone. Where are you going? Where are you going? What is it you desire? I told you what I desired. So start painting that picture. I'm painting my moon. I see my moon flowering. I see my moon opening up. This is what we chose here is pink, tourmaline, pink. The color of the heart chakra. Heart chakra opening. I see your heart opening. Love, the greatest power there is. It's also charged by quartz. Quartz crystal amplifies every other crystal. All right. I say that that's good. Yes. All right. We go to the next and last. And then I'm going to feed my little chicken because she doesn't know why I'm ignoring her. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the periwinkle wrapped California Queen of Wands White Sage Wand. Ooh, I love it. It's right there with the angelic. I don't know if you guys, if I showed you this recently, but I got this just before I left for California, and I put it on my dashboard. It was my talisman. If you look at it, it's Archangel Metatron's symbol. It's the phoenix rising. It's the two snakes wrapped around with the eagle. It's the medical symbol, but it's Metatron's, and it's covered in crystal. It's right here. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Sage Wand. Correct for neutrality. 2 shuffles, Spirit. Correct for neutrality. 2 shuffles, Spirit. Correct for neutrality. 2 shuffles, Spirit. Correct for neutrality. It's interesting. I haven't seen my twin in a really long time, about 1.5 years now. And I saw him. This is in reverse. I saw him in my dreams last night. He was really mean to me. And then I thought, is that my twin or is that somebody who looks just like him? And I was just saying to somebody that my twin looks like his brother. If you put glasses on my twin or on his brother, you would see the same person. But they are far from being the same person. One has brown eyes and one has crystal blue eyes. And I thought, why is he being so mean to me? So maybe that's what's happening. What is this message? Far, far away. Creative daydreaming. Well, clearly it's in reverse. So that's not good. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I saw his ex-best friend and his ex-best friend's wife. I saw a lot last night, but it was interesting to see my twin. Well, as I said, it probably wasn't him. It was probably his brother. He was pretty thin. Counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Remember what Spirit said? Be proud of yourself. We're proud of you. I'm not your person. Let go, somebody says. I'm not your person. Let go. There's still time to fix things. So there's somebody that's holding on to a person, and they're not their person. I'm hearing the song Friends. Friends. We're just friends. How many times have I told you that? Don't push me away. You're only gonna, don't push it. You're only going to push me away. So somebody that is a friend is being too pushy in an instance, and Spirit says, you need to speak your truth. I'm not your person. Let go. There's still time to fix things. Song right now, don't show up, don't come now. Aren't you the one who walked away? Aren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Don't show up now. But Spirit says there's still time to fix things. Please forgive me. Look at that. Correct for neutrality. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the words goodbye? I just changed my mind, that's all. I just changed my mind. I'm not your person, let go. I just changed my mind. There's still time to fix things, smiley face, forgive me. So there are 2 sides here, right? Somebody's a spiritual counselor, and somebody is far, far away in their dreams. So creative daydreaming is a positive, but if you're in reverse, I don't think you're doing what you meant to be doing. To me, it feels as though you're paying attention to something that is non-constructive, right? Pushing away messages that are coming from Spirit. Spirit says you're a spiritual counselor. Tap into this. Somebody over here, this is like, maybe this is where you were, right? I've changed my mind. I'm not your person. I'm not that anymore. I'm this. I'm spiritually connected. This is my path. People benefit from the guidance that I receive and from the reassurance that I'm able to provide because I trust and have faith in Spirit. On this side, there is somebody that there's still time to fix things with. Somebody needs to say, forgive me. Somebody is saying in their heart, forgive me. Somebody in reverse here believes that they can be taught everything that they need from someone on the outside, from a class, without allowing Spirit to do the work. This one is not taking a class. People ask me all the time. I was asked yesterday if I could teach them how to communicate with animals. And I said, you know what, you need to start trusting in your connection with them. It comes from inside. I'm not taught in classes or books. My friend that has come to Sedona brought a book in for me to look at. It's something like the Magic Book, or I don't know what it was. Sat on my cat, what is this, cat kennel over here. And he said, did you read this? And I said, no. I said, I don't have time to read. I'm so busy. And he was a little offended. And I said, you know what I'll do? I'll take it and I'll scan the pages. Like here, I'll give you an example of what I will do. This is what I do. Spirit wants me to know something. If there's a book that I'm supposed to look at, I'll fan the pages, and when my hand stops, here's my message: renewal. The angels send to this card because you are nearing the end of a project, or you're at a crossroads, on the threshold of making an important change. This card signifies it's time to review and do some reevaluation. Make thoughtful judgments regarding your life, then make confident choices. Rest easy, knowing that you've prepared well. Legal situations are resolved favorable for you. And in addition, academic examinations and certificate tests will go well. A landmark decision, a career or job change, moving in a different direction completely, a new beginning. Archangel Jeremiah is the one who will help you evaluate your life so that you can clearly decide on the appropriate changes. Spend some time alone. You can have a pad and pen and paper and call upon Archangel Jeremiah to help you review what needs to be transformed, healed, or released. This is also your message because it was in this reading. But that's what I'll do. I'm not going to sit down and read your magic book. If there's something in there that I needed to see, this is awakening. Time to review your plans. Again, right? Review your plans. According to this, look at things from a new perspective. Is it possible that maybe a different approach would work better? Although it might feel like the events have come to a standstill, Spirit says, no, it's temporary. Remember, there's still time to fix this. So make use of the extra time you've been given to rethink your strategy. You might need to step out of the norm. Get out of the mainstream right now. Remember, go on a quest. It's a good moment to be generous with your time, with your attention, with the gifts that you have. It's called tithing. When you give, Spirit gives back. Spirit loves a cheerful giver. This is a time when you're going to have epiphanies. This is a time where you need to exhibit unselfishness. But there may be selflessness involved. Unselfishness and selflessness are a little bit different. This is unexpected life changes, the need for patience, the power that lies in being yourself, coming up with unusual solutions to issues. This is Archangel Gabriel. I work with Gabriel every day. Gabriel is the messenger. This is who you speak to. This is also your message. But that is the kind of reading that I'll do. If Spirit wants me to do more than that, they'll let that be known to me, right? So the person got offended and said, well, no. I said, I'll fan the book and see what I need. And he said, I'm taking it back. It sat there for a day. And he said, usually when people are supposed to read something from it, they do. And I said, well, I guess I didn't need anything from it, did I? So right now, Spirit says, are you mistrusting your daydreams? Are you mistrusting the little thoughts that are coming? Are you being hard on yourself because you're not able to concentrate? Release that. Be loving with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Clear your energy. This is a sage wand. We're asking you to step into nature. Connect to the fairies. This deck is the fairy oracle. Now remember, there are two sides here. Something needs to be done though. I am not your person. I made that very clear to the person who's interested in me. I'm not your person, all right? I can be a friend, that's it. Friends. We're just friends. Somebody might have thought they were with somebody, but they changed their mind. Or they might have thought that in regards to a job or a group of people. Because over here is where they're focused. There's still time to fix things. Please forgive me. That needs to be said. All right, you guys, we're at a wrap. Thank you for being with me. If I can help you with a private reading or ceremonial sage wand or anything else, any of my crystal clusters or anything else that I can help you with, dream analysis, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. And my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. I'll step in with my face when I'm a bit more rested. I haven't had any sleep. It's, my twin and I, neither one of us are sleeping apparently. So thanks for coming. And I'll upload this right away so you guys can get it as soon as possible. I love you.